Welcome to the Commonwealth. I remember that place. Passed it by when I was doing the whole recon bunker Dita thing. I saw those lights from a distance. So apparently now I have to go and investigate it. It's probably taken over by super mutants and something else, and also I need something vodka. Vodka seems good at this hour. I mean it's late. It is damn late, and I'm here in middle of nowhere during the night time. Yeah, well, whatever. Viable blood sample, alright. Dang Meyer lurks. Do I just walk in here? Probably. What do you want?
Welcome to the General Atomics Galleria. You must be our new supervisor.
What?
Sorry, what? You're waiting for your supervisor?
Unfortunately, yes. If you happen to meet that laggard, let him know that he is 210 years late for his scheduled shift. I need him to report to the director's office in the statue for immediate assignment. In the meantime, I'm afraid the Galleria is closed to the general public. But if you have any questions, I'd be happy to assist you.
That's all?
Very well. Have a nice day.
Not particularly interested in whatever you are on about. Also, back alley bowling? This sounds like some sort of a bad place. Back alley bowling.
Welcome to Back Alley Bowling. Step right this way and I'll get you all set up.
You're called 10-pin. Okay,
Stop! Stop! Here we go again.
Okay, right. So you wanna have a firefight with me? That's fine. Split and a lane. Okay, where did 10-pin go? There we go. There's 10-pin. Oh, good grief, these
Why
things.
not let them thought as much? Nothing there after all.
You have a radio on, or no, it's not a radio. It's one of those things. Do I have to come up there and kill you too? Probably. That was a nice dodge. Very nice dodge. Here is your... Dodge this. Thank you. Wait, do you have alcohol? Yes. I feel the need for more booze. Why is this? A toilet where nobody has been huffing drugs anywhere? That would be very new indeed. Bowling's difficult, huh? Watch out, boy. Yeah, Bowling is difficult. I just picked up some kind of a Gwyneth thing, so let's drink that. Can you get addicted to Nuka-Cola? I actually don't know, I haven't drank enough of the stuff. Oh, okay. So you are, like, okay, you are just standing here.
Excuse me, but this is a private research site. If you're here to study these robots, I'll have to insist you relocate to somewhere else.
I shot a few of them.
I'm not interested in robots. I came here to find you.
Not the answer I expected, but not altogether unexpected at the same time. Perhaps we should start again. My name's Professor Skara, and in answer to what I expect to be your next question, Professor is my first name, not my title. The whole thing's rather complicated. Perhaps I'll explain it to you sometime. So, now that I've formally introduced myself, perhaps you'd care to tell me why you're here.
I've been sent by the Brotherhood of Steel to find you.
That seems rather vague. While I'm flattered that the Brotherhood of Steel would find me useful, I can't help but be wary of your methods and motivations. Perhaps if you were more specific, we could come to some kind of a mutual understanding.
It's classified, but I can tell you it involves Liberty Prime.
Liberty Prime? Why does that sound so familiar? Ah, I remember now. I believe it's some kind of an enormous robot. Well, I'm not sure what types of people you normally deal with, but I certainly won't walk blindly into a situation without all of the details.
Maybe this will change your mind?
Intriguing. So, your technicians must use these to calibrate Liberty Prime's internal power system. It's quite an ingenious little device, but it could use some work. All right, you've got a deal. I'll wrap up my collecting trip and meet you at your headquarters. Now, if you'll excuse me, I still have a few loose ends to tie up before I leave.
Okay, nice. That was simple. That was nice and simple. I just had to kill a couple robots and come this way and... ammo. And ammo. Yeah. That made sense and stuff. Don't mind me. Do you have any booze? Because I would like some more.
And I'll meet you at the airport.
Also, I never told you where it was. I assume you knew where the freaking balloon is, though. Somebody's terminal. Technical document. Awesome. I'll loot this place up another time. More technical documents and steam packs and Radex. Can you move by? Let's
Sweet.
confidential and privileged. Nice spelling mistake there. I hope this is not a generic one which is broadcast to all the terminals, so there's a spelling mistake in all terminals. Anyway, field directives. The Galleria. G-A-I? Okay, as a model for a robotic shopping center concept. Federal law requires the presence of an on-site human supervisor. You. Any actions or interventions on your part will interfere with the operation's goal. You are to remain in your office unless otherwise directed. Seems very... well, seems a job which, you know, has an absolute job security, but doesn't actually, you know, maybe sit on a computer and play Pong all day. Notes the concerns detailed in your recent reports. Interventions are an unexpected variable not accounted for in blah blah blah. Are to be exercised by the gallery's director, who is apparently a robot, in the, what was it? Statue in the middle. You are authorized to assist the director in identifying malfunctioning robots. Oh, okay, cool. This guy got some work. to do as well. Hell area is closed until further notice. Password for this terminal is Geigel. Seriously. Mr. Kincaid, upon arrival at the center, you're to make your way to Director's office in the statue. Identify yourself as Grand Reopening Supervisor 18 Alpha. Okay. Wait, what? Extreme caution is advised. That the director has also been compromised. Okay. Yeah, I kind of got that vibe that this place is not all that safe and secure and whatnot. But, frankly, I don't give a damn at the moment. I might come and check this place out at another point, like loot all valuables and all that good stuff. Right now, I just wanna get back to the, Brotherhood of Steel. That seems reasonable, right? Get back to the Brotherhood of Steel, get back to the whatever we were doing, as in destroying the freaking Institute, who apparently kidnapped my son and turned him into a... I don't... Leave it alone, boy. Leave it alone. Where can I find nice flat ground to toss a Waterberg grenade? I will see you folks back at the place. And also I need to sleep, have a good night's sleep as well. So I will see you folks back at the airport. Here we are at the Boston airport. I had a good night's sleep. It's early in the morning and all that good stuff. Let's go find out what is going on here. The Professor Scara.
Unless you like getting radiation sickness, I'd stay away from ferals.
Wow. Wow. I am impressed. I am impressed now. Professor Scara, apparently, whose first name is Professor, which she still has to explain.
Ingram?
Well, things are off to a good start. Isn't that right, Professor?
You call this a good start? This poor thing's memory core was completely corrupted. Haven't you people ever heard of inertial dampeners? Titanium shock casing? It won't be easy, but I should be able to make a few modifications and get his basic functions online. If you can keep your inept scribes from slowing me down.
Charming, isn't she?
Maybe I should teach her some manners.
That's not necessary. She isn't gonna be much good to us if she's lying in a hospital bed. Besides, Scara's worth all the aggravation. I've never seen someone so proficient with Prime's power systems. She's already saved us weeks, maybe months of work. In fact, we're ready for you to start building his electromagnetic actuators.
You're acting like I know what those are.
Oh, I know you haven't the faintest idea what I'm talking about. I just like watching you squirm. The actuators are what allows Liberty Prime's arms and legs to move. Prime's new limbs are way too heavy for the simple hydraulic pistons he had in the past. We're gonna have to rip those out, construct a brand new system using electromagnets, and install them in his limbs. What we need you to do is build the actuators for us.
All right, Ingram. Enough with the school lessons. Here's a list of materials you'll need, and the plans to make the actuators.
Now, before you get that look on your face, you'll be happy to know that we have plenty of the raw materials on that list right here at the airport. The only thing we need you to head out and find is a high-powered magnet. According to Proctor Quinlan, the best place to find one is in any of the ruined hospitals around the Commonwealth. We've already sent out a few teams to find the rest of the high-powered magnets you'll need. They should be back by the time you return.
Once you start building the actuators, we need one for each limb, so you'll need to make a total of 4. Good luck.
Okay, high-powered magnets. One of the best places to get them in the Commonwealth, unlike what you just claimed, is to actually go and buy them from vendors. Funnily enough. Now, high-powered magnet. I'm not gonna go wherever you told me to go. I'm gonna go buy them from Diamond City, and if I can't find any on Diamond City, there is obviously the other place, which is led by the dude who is of the people for the people, right? Anyway, looks like I will be zipping around a little bit with the thingamajig, as in by the way, is this something I again do with base? We will see. Anyway, I'm gonna zip around with vertebrates for a moment, get some materials and high-powered magnets. Of the people, for the people, or whatever, however it went. Okay. It is brand new day, actually. Early in the morning, because I just slept. I ended up... What are you doing, boy? Anyway, ignore him. I ended up whizzing around for about a day. For almost a day. Because apparently these things take quite a lot of materials to build, like 12 fiber optics and 20 circuitries. I went to, you know, I went to Sanctuary and a couple other places to get some bunch of materials, and I just woke up, so I need some beer in the system. Anyways, now I can make a few of these. I actually can make 8 of them because I have a whole lot. I brought a whole lot of materials here, just so I have extra if something screws up. Awesome. I made 4. They are over there. Are you going to...
Looks like Liberty Prime's coming along. Can't wait to see him smash the Institute.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. That sounds like perfect. Are you going to send people to gather those things? Because they are still over there. I didn't bring them with me.
Hey!
That's all 4 actuators. Delivered and done. Nice work.
Thank goodness. I've finished restoring Prime's basic programming, but trying to explain to him why he can't walk is testing my patience.
Well, as soon as my scribes get those actuators in place, we'll have his arms and legs installed in no time. Which brings me to your next assignment. It won't be long before Prime can walk and talk, but he's missing one last important element. His nukes. Without them, his offensive systems aren't operating at peak capacity.
What's Prime armed with?
Prime has 2 weapon systems, his eye laser and his nuke pack. The eye laser can target a hostile from hundreds of yards out and take it down with pinpoint accuracy. His nukes are modified Mark 28 nuclear bombs. They used to drop the things from bombers during the war. Just one of the nukes is equivalent to about 3 or 4 Fat Man shells. Basically, whatever it hits isn't getting up again. His eye laser is almost ready to go, but without nukes to load into his pack, he's fighting at less than half his capability.
It's gonna be impossible to find a stockpile big enough for him.
You might be right. Prime's bomb pack is fitted for Mark 28 nuclear bombs, the same type of bombs that were dropped from aircraft during the Great War. The Commonwealth was a major staging area for the military's air force, so we assumed we wouldn't have trouble finding them. But since we arrived, our scouting teams haven't located a single bomb.
Liberty Prime will be effective when we get him fully operational. But he'll lack the proper firepower needed to penetrate the Institute's defenses.
Maybe we can arm him with something else.
It'd take months, or even years, to install a new weapons system on Prime. We're having a tough time making all the parts we need to get him running as it is. But before you give up hope, there's actually a silver lining here. Proctor Quinlan has located some records regarding a military installation, which was used as a nuclear weapons storage facility. We're fairly certain this included a stockpile of the Mark 28s. The catch is that the installation is located somewhere within the glowing sea.
What do you mean you're only fairly certain? Are they in there or not?
The glowing sea is so heavily irradiated, it's giving us echoed readings and false positives. We're just gonna have to trust the records on this one. Scribe Halen's established a communications point on the frontier of the glowing sea. I suggest you head out there first, and establish a signal protocol with her so that the nukes can be airlifted out once you've located them. Hopefully, by the time you've returned, we'll be ready to wake Prime up, and you can say hello. Good luck, Knight.
So I am going to Glowing Sea once again, where exactly? Somewhere on the... Okay, Waypoint Echo, Electrical Hobbyists Club. I suppose I can go to the Hobbyist Club and then walk my way to the Waypoint Echo. I need a vertibird though.
I'd gladly lay down my life, if it keeps humanity from repeating the apocalypse.
Agreed.
Carry
Now...
food with you or you'll end up eating some pretty questionable things to stay alive.
Is that why you're wearing power armor? Because you ate some questionable things and you're trying to hide it all? Anyway, let's get me a vertibird and fly over and go meet Scribe Halen. Seems reasonable. So they did indeed have somebody pick up the actuators. Why did you have me build them here instead of just building them straight on Prime? Anyway, vertibird. I'll see you folks at the when I get to wherever the heck I'm going. Back to Glowing Sea, I guess. Alright, closing in on this Waypoint Echo. Was supposed to be Scribe Halen there and stuff. Oh, hello! Hello! Why are we here? Yeah. Burn the crits. No chance to hit the belly, huh? Actually, I can crit the belly once and then shoot the rest in the head. That was fairly big and scary. Don't you think, boy? Goodbye. Big and scary. Didn't pick up anything. Oops. Didn't pick up anything new. I do have some grenades still. I'm starting to run low on grenades. Burned to death. Wait, what? Well, hello to you too then, huh? I'm hearing you, vertibird. Good job, the Brotherhood people are coming to clear some of these things out. You could have helped with the green glowing thing.
Excuse me. It's good to see you again, Knight.
Oh, no,
You've come a long way since you stumbled into Cambridge Police Station.
Okay. Do we have to kill whatever it is you are hunting before I can talk to you?
Shoot to kill!
Well, how else would you shoot? Okay, what the blazes is here anyway? They are dropping paladins. Oh, it's super mutants, huh? I'm hearing somebody with a fucking bomb. Okay. Ow! I didn't realize I was that close to the damn thing. Okay, where's the next one? There we go. Right. Still killing something? Or are you shooting me? Wait, what? It's Gunner What is happening here? Where the place did the gunners come from? Hello! Center mass. That's something we need to kill as well? Probably not, no. Okay, are we done killing things? I'm gonna loot their ammo here while I'm here anyways. Jaguar meat, ammo. Okay. You didn't get killed yet, so I'm gonna kill you. There we go. Grief, these things. A mining helmet. No, I'm gonna take your meat. More ammo would be nice. Jeez. What's up with this stuff? Super mutant leg guards, okay. Well, makeshift batteries are good, so I'll take those. I do believe there were some dead super mutants to loot as well. Deathclaw meat. Where'd you folks get that? Lots of ammo. Where was the exploded one? Here we go. Nuclear material of the exploded super mutant. That's okay. Also the... Where did the one go? Oh, here we go. 308 sniper rifle, calibrated powerful. No thanks on that. No thanks on that. Okay, now can I finally go? Short assault rifle. Maybe I'll pick one up and see if it's a gun I would like to start using. Possibly. I don't think so though. I like the combat rifle on the looks front. Now let's talk to Scribe Halen. Have we killed everything which was bothering you folks? Let's have a chat. So I can head over back to Glowing Sea once again. Of course it had to be there, huh? Of course.
It's good to see you again, Knight. You've come a long way since you stumbled into the Cambridge police station.
Thanks, Halen. I assume the place is still in one piece.
We're doing the best that we can. We've had the occasional synth attack, but so far we've been able to keep them from overrunning us. Thanks to the reinforcements and the air support, I'd say that site was secure.
That's not surprising. After all, it's in good hands.
I appreciate that. Anyway, I know you don't have time for small talk, so I'll get right to it. I've had the men set up the equipment we'll need to pinpoint you once you've found the bombs. We've rigged up this distress pulsar to emit a unique tone that we'll be listening for. When you find the bombs, plant the pulsar, and we'll handle the rest. After that, you should probably head back to Proctor Ingram and bring her your report.
Doesn't sound too difficult.
Ah, no. Not at all. You're only heading back into the most inhospitable place in the entire Commonwealth. Look, I know you've been through the glowing sea before, but remember to keep an eye on your Geiger counter. If you don't, the radiation will cook you from the inside out. Good luck, Knight.
Yeah, I'll see you folks another time.